Public speaking. Public speaking. If it made you feel some type of way, I'm here to help. Who am I? I am Ramona J. Smith, world champion of public speaking, and I am here to help you simplify public speaking. It is so simple once you get the hang of it. Once you start hanging out with me a little bit, I'm going to simplify it for you. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Click the like button, drop a comment if you like, click the notification bell so that you can see videos every time they drop, and make sure you share this video with someone if you feel like the content is relevant and valuable to your coworkers, to your friends, to your family members, to your teachers, to anyone who may be overthinking public speaking. I am here to simplify it for you. Today I want to talk to you about 5 tips for beginners in public speaking. 5 public speaking tips for beginners. In my opinion, a beginner in public speaking has done less than 10 speeches, has done 10 speeches or less. Because once you get past 10 speeches, you kind of get the hang of it, you get in the groove of it. You may still be a little uncomfortable, but you've given more than 10 speeches, so kudos to you. For those of us who have not given 10 speeches yet, I still consider that in that beginner, that novice category. But today I want to share with you 5 tips as you begin your journey, your relationship, whether it's love, or hate with public speaking. Number 1, find your feels. What does that mean? Find your feels. Find out the topics that feel good to talk about. What do you like to talk about? People talk about the 10% rule. What are some things that you can talk about for 10% of the time, or you can spend, you have 10% of knowledge in that industry, at least 10% of knowledge in that industry. What are you passionate about? What do you enjoy speaking about? What are you very familiar with? It could be anything from a book you just read to some people are really into wine. Some people are into certain sports or plants or pets. What are you into? What do you like to talk about? What could you talk about for 5 minutes straight, nonstop? What could you just keep on talking about over and over? It could be marriage. Could be relationships. It could be how to decorate or design something. It could be anything that you are extremely passionate about, and that you have at least 10% of knowledge in that specific industry, topic, or field. So take the time and create a list of maybe 5 to 10 things that you could talk about for at least 5 minutes. You could even practice it. You could even literally set a timer and start talking about that subject and see if you can go for at least 5 minutes. If you can go for at least 5 minutes, that is a great sign that you are ready to give a speech. So find your feels. Figure out what topics you want to talk about, that you're passionate about, and that you have a little bit of knowledge in. Number 2, once you actually find out what you want to talk about, you know what you want to talk about, you get it, you have in your mind, perhaps you even created an outline or structured it or started to organize what you want to talk about regarding this topic. Now, my friend, I encourage you to actually start speaking. That could be in person, that could be virtually, that could be on social media. Start to speak. Go live on Instagram, go live on YouTube, go live on TikTok, and start to talk about that and see how you do. You can always delete it. You can always delete it if you don't like it. But the biggest thing about public speaking is, like anything else, the more you do it, the better you will become at it. So once you know what you're talking about and you know what you want to talk about, start talking about it. Get out there and start talking about it, right? So find your feels and then start speaking about those topics that you found that you are maybe perhaps an expert in or extremely knowledgeable about. Number 3, consider taking a course. I actually have a public speaking course coming very, very soon. If you want to join the waiting list, go ahead and drop a comment below or email me at contact@ramonajsmith@gmail.com. But yes, I have a public speaking course that is in the works. But There are so many people, so many speakers out here that have workshops and webinars and all types of courses. Take a course. There are even some community colleges that have public speaking courses that you can take, perhaps even for free or for very, very cheap. So take a course. Go ahead and Google public speaking course or free public speaking courses and see what pops up. You may even be able to join a webinar or watch a video on YouTube that's already been created about a course in public speaking, where there are modules and where you can do exercises and activities and have homework and things like that. So study it. Study public speaking, learn as much as you can about it, take a course. Number 4, this helped me and so many other people: join a club or a community that is solely focused on public speaking. There are so many. There are so many, but for me, it was Toastmasters. For me, it was Toastmasters International. I love Toastmasters International, one, because it gave me the opportunity to become the world champion of public speaking, and 2, because it is just such a well-structured program. The programming is awesome, and there is something for everyone, and it'll take you step by step by step into all these different speeches and leadership areas, and teaches you how to structure a speech, how to organize a speech, how to tell your story, how to get more comfortable on stage, how to use props on stage. So many beautiful tips and tricks that you can learn about public speaking in Toastmasters International, and it's not very expensive. I think it's maybe $65 every 6 months or something like that. But the tools and resources and the people that you meet in your clubs, it is priceless. I'm telling you, it is priceless. I've been with this organization for 12 years now, and I have no regrets. If you want to learn about public speaking and leadership, I strongly recommend that you go to Toastmasters.org right now and find a club near you. It is free to visit as long as you like. You can visit as many times as you like. And if you want to join and become a member, that's when you can start practicing your speeches. That's when you can get the tools and resources to actually start putting together your speeches and studying more about best practices in public speaking. But there's the National Speakers Association. I think Rotary clubs do a little bit with public speaking. There are all types of public speaking communities on Facebook. I actually do have a Facebook group called Speakers United. If you would like to join that Facebook group, go ahead and join our group, our community. I just post tips and strategies in that group on Facebook, but there are so many public speaking groups on Facebook. So find your tribe, find a community of people who are not going to judge you or make you feel uncomfortable if you are still getting more comfortable and familiar with public speaking. You really want to get around some supportive people in a safe space where you can mess up. And it's okay. You can get feedback. You can get evaluations, and people can say what they liked and what they didn't like. And you can just get that stage time, as Darren LaCroix would say. You can just get that stage time and get more comfortable being on the stage. So definitely find your tribe with public speaking. Join a club or join a community online to help you practice your skills and to give you that safe space to mess up, to make mistakes and to learn from them and to grow from them in a safe space. And finally, y'all, this is a hard one. This is a hard one for people to do because they tend to take it so seriously. Have fun. Have fun on your journey to become a better speaker. Have fun with public speaking. How can you make it interesting? How can you make it fun? How can you make it something that you can actually enjoy? I know the anxiety may come. I know the nerves may come, and that's fine. That is normal. That is natural. Sometimes I still feel a little jittery before going on stage, but find a way to enjoy the experience and connect with the audience. Many of us try to be something that we're not. We try to be Oprah Winfrey, or we try to be Michelle Obama, or we try to be Dale Carnegie, whoever. We try to be someone else when it comes to public speaking. We compare ourselves to other speakers, and then that's when we start to doubt ourselves, and that's when we start to feel inadequate, and that's when we start to feel like we are not good enough as speakers. You have to find who you are as a speaker and do what feels natural. Do what comes naturally to you. Of course, be professional. And of course, you have to get up there and persuade, inform, entertain, motivate, inspire, etc. But you have to find a way to have fun and enjoy it so that it's not dreadful and it's not too daunting. That could mean using a PowerPoint. That could mean using a prop. That could mean sitting down. You don't even necessarily have to stand up. That could mean getting outside of the podium. That could mean so many things. But when it comes to public speaking, I really want you to start finding ways to have fun and enjoy it, since you have to do it anyway. You have to do it at work. You have to do it at school. You have to speak, whether it's at the family dinner and everybody's going around talking about their day. You have to speak. So if you have to do it, you might as well like it, right? Right. So number one, find your feels. Find out what topics make you feel happy to speak about. Find out what topics you feel like are going to inspire people or educate them or empower them or persuade them to think differently or influence their beliefs in a certain way. What are those topics that you want to speak about? Number two is actually start speaking. You don't have to get on the stage in front of 300 people. You can jump on live during hours where nobody's actually really going to be on there. You can jump on YouTube live, Instagram live, TikTok has a live. You can do something like that and then delete it immediately after, but just get into the habit of speaking. So start speaking. I don't even know if Clubhouse is still a thing. Is Clubhouse still a thing? Hop on Clubhouse and try to get on their stage at a Clubhouse meeting on the Clubhouse app. Just start speaking so that you can start exercising your vocalizer and getting more comfortable with speaking and public speaking and expressing your ideas verbally. Number three, find a course, preferably a free course if you don't have the budget right now, a free course at a community college, a free course available on YouTube. Some speakers give away free courses at their events or webinars, so take advantage of that and really just start to study public speaking and learn as much as you can through public speaking workshops, courses, webinars, seminars. Number four, join a public speaking club or community. I strongly recommend Toastmasters International because it has helped me improve significantly as a public speaker. You can do National Speakers Association, you can do Rotary, you can join online groups on Facebook. I don't know if Twitter has any, but Google public speaking groups or public speaking forums, and you will be able to find a community or a club that works for you. As far as Toastmasters, visit toastmasters.org, and it's going to have a section that says find a club. You type in your zip code, and oh my goodness, I'm telling you, at least 20 are going to pop up in a city near you. And finally, try to have fun. Throw a PowerPoint up there with some pictures that you like, maybe some music that you like. Walk around the stage, get familiar with the people interact with the audience, right? Get familiar with the people you are speaking to. You don't just have to spit out information at them. You don't have to lecture them. It can be a two-way conversation. Ask the audience questions. Interact with the audience. Find a way to get up there and have fun. I am here to simplify public speaking. I want everybody to be able to tolerate it and to be able to cope with glossophobia, which is this fear of public speaking, right? I want to keep it simple. I want to help you get up there and give a knockout presentation. If you have not checked out some of my previous videos, go ahead and check those videos out. If you are not following me on Instagram, follow me at Ramona J. Smith 1. I am Ramona Smith on Facebook. You can always email me, contact Ramona J. Smith at gmail.com. Contact Ramona J. Smith at gmail.com and visit my website, ramonajsmith.com. I am so happy for you as you embark on this beautiful, kind of scary, but enjoyable journey of public speaking. I know that you're going to be amazing. I know that you can do it. I am here to help you, and I will see you in the next one.